Hello, I'm John Fox on Channel West. I'm having a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Adventure. I'm just looking for these triplets. You know what? I've just had a thought literally just occurred to me just as I was starting to record this, which is if the 15 participants had all their school memories taken from them, the dancer, hang on, what's her name? She may have been at school for like 10 years. She might have been a teacher and had all her school memories taken from her. She might not have remembered she joined years before everyone else. No, that doesn't make any sense. She's in the memory. She's in one of the murder memories. Unless that was a lie. She interacted with Mika and stuff. Anyway, I had to skip through the dialogue so I could start again.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life!
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
This is the virtual world. We're avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from... But your actual body, though you have no memories of your time living your school, your real bodies actually lived that life!
That must be it!
God, we're having to agree with him.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping.
There we go. Wait for my face to come back. There we go.
There was a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Okay, I'll say it. It's just really petty of me to say. We were denied the shower scene with the adult version, and it, like, we're very slightly cheated by that. It's very immature thing for me to think, I'm sorry.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time,
You know
right?
You know what they've done? Somebody, obviously, at the end of the first game went, hang on, they would have noticed they've grown by 2 years. They would have noticed. And now that's a plot point in the second game. So, yeah.
So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
So the first game could be a program as well. That would actually cover up that plot hole. No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, we wouldn't have known if we'd aged or not by looking at each other. Then wouldn't he have noticed the difference?
You're the only
Pekka
one!
Takayama.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Pekko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
that long?
Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Like in the Matrix!
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room.
Fuck is that experiment?
But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here.
Sorry, it just occurred to me that this happened in an episode of Red Dwarf. Where there's an episode of Red Dwarf where they meet a despair squid, and then they all wake up from virtual reality, and it's all been a game. I love that it's a despair squid as well, and they all try and kill themselves. God, I can now say that it was all inspired by Red Dwarf. That's amazing. That's a wonderful coincidence.
So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
The difference is in the Red Dwarf episode when they woke up, they had different personalities. Well, they didn't. They had different backgrounds revealed to be the truth to them. And then it was all a lie because it was
the
despair
Jabberwock
squid.
Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Hang on, I'm covering up.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program.
There we go.
It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program.
I'm gonna put my face in the top right hand corner. And then I get my cursor. Cool.
It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end, it was all just a creation. That's the truth. The truth is, it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game.
Getting meta on our asses! Mikan knew. Right? Mikan knew the truth.
Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Yeah, if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life. But Mikan said she was going to see Junko again.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
So, you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's
Yeah.
what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
I mean, Junko's dead as well, so...
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
You have their personalities on file, though.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
I get it. 'Cause I know that's a meta commentary, but like, if they were all alive, it would sort of go, oh, no stakes.
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
Then, Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... we were taken out.
Oh.
See. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation!
The Future Foundation is our real enemy? No, Jackie would never betray us. Is that it? Is that really it? Yeah, it's a computer version.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys!
Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil!
Who's our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation? No, it's not.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. Crap!
I'm gonna go with my original idea, which is the Hope Constant.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future
The ones who trapped us in... it's all the Future Foundation.
And the enemy is the I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys!
Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil!
So what do I disagree with? Like, I don't agree with that.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped... it's all the Future...
And the enemy is the I mean, a group there's no way they're
Then...
The Neo World program. Oh, screw it.
Truly an organization of evil!
The Neo World program was developed by... Crap!
Okay, that's not wrong.
The Neo World program was the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy's the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
I did that before.
Crap!
Right, hang on.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped... It's all the Future...
And the enemy's the I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy's the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now.
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by...
Like, I don't get what this is.
the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped
Like,
us in here.
developed?
It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy's the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys!
Then the Future Foundation is... truly an organization of evil!
Who's our enemy? That implies it's the Remnants of Despair. Is it the Future Foundation? No. Okay, so what do I do?
The Neo World program was developed by...
That's such a weird word.
the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped it. It's all the Future...
And the enemy's the I mean, a group there's no way they're
Then the Future... truly an organization of evil!
Because
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation.
The ones who trapped us...
oops. Games need a game over, otherwise there won't be any tension. Basically, it's like a penalty, but for the sake of your generation who needs to be constantly coddled, it'll grant you the right to retry.
Is it going to end here? Without...
I would like to retry. I have no idea what to
No matter what happens, we will keep moving forward until the very end.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation.
The ones who trapped us... It's all the Future Foundation's...
And the enemy's the Future I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Okay,
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped it. It's all the Future...
And the enemy's the I mean, a group there's no way they're
Then the Future Found... truly an organization of evil!
Crap!
I've
The
no
Neo
idea.
World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped... It's all the Future...
And the enemy's the I mean, a group there's no way they're
Then the Future... truly an organization of evil!
Just gonna do all
The
of them.
Neo World program was developed by... the Neo World program was developed by...
I know some of these aren't right, but I just don't know the answer. And
the Neo World program was developed by... Crap! The Neo World program was developed by... Crap! The Neo World program was developed by... Crap!
I can't.
The
remember.
Neo World program was developed by...
Is that all of them?
Crap! The Neo World program was developed by...
Like, some of these don't even make sense to try.
Crap!
The Neo World program was developed by...
I mean, I've started now, so...
Crap!
The Neo World program was developed by...
That's gotta be all of them.
Crap!
The Neo World program was developed by...
Okay, that's definitely... Okay.
Crap!
Cool. You know what? I'm just gonna look up the answer rather than just trying everything. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna look up the answer. I don't care anymore. Right, apparently it's Neo World Program for Killing Game. I feel like I did that, but obviously I didn't, so...
No matter what happens, we will keep moving forward until the very end!
It's a shame. I hadn't had to look up any answers until now. I just don't have the patience to figure it out.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation.
And the enemy's the future found. I mean,
A group that would make a killing game! No, that's wrong!
I feel like... I thought I tried that, and obviously I didn't. I obviously didn't try that.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
then why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is...
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
There you go. He's got his hamsters down there. No, she's swimming. She does swim.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
She's an observer.
Hey, don't change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. I don't understand. We know all the answers already.
I see! She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
So is this really saying, like, did you just pay, like, yeah, it's yucky. Like,
I see.
It's just testing that I paid attention the last time.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all? No, that's not true. Not human?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending!
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
Everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Why don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us!
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
It's gonna be the survivors from the first game? Because that would give more people to talk?
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that,
Were they all 15 villains then that have been rehabilitated? Were these the guys that caused the world ending and we were trying to be fixed?
you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in.
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration
They
Program.
were all spared. Hope Restoration Program.
By now, you should understand your true identity.
Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think. World Ender. Okay. Yes, skills. Sweet skills there, guys. Question 1. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Makoto and the others. Oops. Hajime and the others? How am I actually supposed to know the answer to that? You know, it was an email. Question 2. Who are the remnants of despair? Hajime and the others? Oops, I didn't even see that. That's really annoying. so we're all evil. Why were Hajime and the others put into the New World program? To recover from despair. And we'd seen with one of them that she was already Junko's okay. Also, we've got a name for the episode now, which is Remnants of Despair. We was going to call it Main Cast.
It's all coming together.
So yeah, there's stuff I could have figured out.
Could it be the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
don't be stupid! In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coups d'etats, and wars. Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos, despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go.
That's why he wanted to kill us all and spare Girl.
They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything. We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie!
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Yeah.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
That's why he was a dick to us. Huh?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Tried to kill us all. Haha! I had the exact words. No.
I got it! tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth!
Yeah. His arm was a Junko arm. What was that just now? A memory. But that person was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. It looks so pleasant.
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
So Makoto broke the rules to try and save them all, which is really sweet. Good argument.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked. We're being tricked by the Future Foundation!
To doubt hope? How much despair is within you guys?
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate.
Because you're all ultimate, you killed your friend, and you even destroyed your own bodies.
That must be it. If that memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world, what Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Oh, he's our lovely crazy boy, isn't he?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
What did you say?
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within it.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick. That's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation.
Ow, my face. face? There's my face! I need my cursor. Just, there we go.
Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
By gun!
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that, some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
What? Okay, that's fucking gross. I mean, I know this is all gross, but yeah.
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling, but there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you could save us?
Y2J.
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success, even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments. Nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
Yeah, but you're in your weird husks of bodies.
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Yeah, okay.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we are forcibly erasing our past selves. I'm assuming the person who tried to breed with the dead body would prefer that. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Hang on, where's my...
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that?
Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but... something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, it could be a lie, right? Makoto could be a lie as well. Is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out or... Oh, I was gonna go on for another 5 minutes because I wasted like a couple of minutes fapping. But obviously I need to save here, right? Because that's a great place for cliffhanger. I've been John Fox and Son of John West. I've been having a Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Adventure. I'm very sorry to leave on this one. I'm not sorry at all. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.